Okay, so working on the membrane units here. So one of the things I need to do is I need to take a look, and I need to talk about the flow rate in the instructions that make marks. So if you ever replace the membranes, you know what flow rate, or the flow direction, not rate, sorry, flow direction. So the black tube comes in here, so it's going to come this way, over to this way, back down this way, and then over this way, and then back out this way into the brine. Okay, so just wanted to mark that. So I went ahead and I replaced this end over here with that I don't have that piece anymore. Yeah, I got rid of it. That rusty piece that was here, so I went ahead and just took that out, popped the new one on, so you can see that's brand new. So that's good, no big deal there. All right, the big deal is down here. So one of the things I did notice is that I was getting a bit of rust around the thing here. So one thing that is good for getting rid of that is this metal wax, number 850. Great stuff, only like 15 bucks, 16 bucks. Gets rid of rust, does a great job. You just put it on and it got rid of pretty much all the rust that was around here, so that's in better shape now. So good stuff to get. I used it on the mast when I polished the mast. Okay, so the real trick here, God, these things are heavy. Oh my God. Yes, they are heavy. So the real trick is getting these little suckers out, these little ears. They say, oh yeah, they come right out. I'm like, what? And I've spent at least 10 minutes trying to get this out. So I got this little tool, which is good for popping rivets on cars, those little plastic rivets. And I was able to get underneath it here and get one side of it up, which is what they show in the picture. Oh my God, I put it back in and I can't get it out. See, now I got it out. So, next one is this one here. Gotta get that one out. Wants to get caught on that bolt in the middle. You know, the first one came out easy, kinda, sorta. Now this one's not. Okay, I think maybe get underneath it there. Come on. Isn't this fun? We'll try this way. Ah, there we go. Holy crap. Alright, let's see what's in here. I've never taken this out before, so I have no idea. Well, it just showed it came out pretty easily. Oh, there it goes. Uh-huh. Alright. And there's the membrane inside. Alright. So, one thing that kind of surprised me is they didn't give me a new O-ring for this. I just have the old one. That is kind of surprising. I don't fall through the grate there. So I guess I need to pull this one out. That came out pretty easily. And put it back in, and wow, that wasn't too bad. Okay, it's in. And these two new type of things, dog ears, whatever they call them, should slide into there like that. Yep. And this one slides in to the slot like that. Line them up. Okay, I need to take a break. This is like really heavy on my leg. Sure I got the right Allen wrench tool. Nope. Nope. Yep, got a winner. Okay. I know which one it is now. Okay, let's get the other one lined up here. Yes, my leg is still holding 50 pounds of these things. Sorry, I am sweating like crazy because it's like 98% humidity out today and 93 degrees. So, tighten that up. Tighten the other one up. Okay. In there. Perfect. Now, for my next trick, this is the old hose here. And because I'm that kind of person, I'm going to actually take that end off so I can keep a hold of it if I ever lose it or have a need of another. By the way, if you ever see me guys use this is a Leatherman Crunch. They don't make these anymore, though you can get them off eBay. Basically, it's a vice grip Leatherman, which is really neat. Better than a pair of pliers, Leatherman, I think. Okay, got it. We'll keep a hold of that one. Like I said, this is the old hose. Because I already cut the crappy end that had a bunch of electrical tape on it, so that's toast. All right, new hose, nice, pretty new hose. So we're gonna have to put some tape around that. Plumber's tape, no big deal. And then that spurred on to this end down here. Now, because this has an O-ring on it, I can kind of move it a little bit to the angle I want it at. You can see it's just moving. Alright. Oh, you know what? It's already got sealing stuff in there. Well, this I may have to... I think I'll have to spin some of this off that I put on it. It's already got some in there. I don't need to like double it up there. Or I could just leave it on, see how it does. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna need some vice strips here. I guess you guys can see what I'm doing. No big deal, just getting this rope on, and that's about the end of it. Okay, good and tight. It's on there. We're good. All right, that's it for now. For the big membrane, I got the new hose on. Now, the other trick is I talked about earlier about a flow device, a flow meter. Well, I'm checking with Rainman because I think I got sent the wrong flow meter because it only showed like 10 gallons an hour. Sweating to death out here again. Blah. So it only showed 10 gallons an hour on the flow meter, which is, this does 25 to 37 gallons per hour. So that's probably not going to work, I think. So I'm waiting to hear back. It is a weekend. I don't expect to hear back from anybody until Monday. In which case, we'll take up our filming then when it is, because I definitely want to get a flow meter on here so I know what we're doing, especially when we're in brackish and freshwater sometimes. Mostly brackish, hardly ever in freshwater, actually. Alright, that's it. Oh, I guess I can put it back in a case that I recently cleaned. Just basically pick it up by the plastic tie straps. Drop her in. Ta-da! Okay. I'm gonna have to pull that up a little. There we go. All right. So I'll take that. Now, it's a good thing I've left it in the heat, so it's somewhat pliable now. If it's cold, this would suck to try to do this. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll do there's the brine. And the fresh are smaller, so we'll take care of those later. So we'll do this one first, which is the high pressure hose. Get that all situated in here. Ah! Popped out. It's still remembering the circles it had. I need to do it in an ellipse or loop here. Come on, boys. Work with me here. Oh. You know what? I should do something before I do this. Okay, sorry. Back up. Totally forgot about this since I'm into it already. There are straps here. Well, there were. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Try this again. There's straps here. See these like plastic ties. Here and here. This attaches it to the case basically, so I forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Got here's here. And that keeps it, makes it one with the case. Become one with the case. You are now one with the case? Yes, now I'm one with the case. Alright, one with the case. Alright, back to forcing this to do what I want it to do. So I'll probably leave this out in the sun today so that it gains a little bit of memory on how to go together like that. Alright, then the brine boy. Probably that above the... give it a good... No, it doesn't... I don't want to put kinks in these lines at all. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Perfect. Alright. Next, fresh water. The all-important freshwater tube. Get back in there, brine boy. And there we have it. Hey, brine boy, get back down there. Brine one wants to pop away. Alright, so there we go. I'll put back in the case. Case closes. Right? Yes? Good, well, yeah. Yeah. Yep. And there you go. Alright, so, like I said, I'm gonna leave it sit out here in the sun so that the pipes can get used to where they're at. And that'll be it for today. We'll get back to you when I find out about the flow gauge and what can be done about that. Alright, and we'll get to the install at some point here too. Yeah. Thank you. We're out.